One of the most popular seafood is shrimps. In fact, the National Marine Fisheries Service has reported that around 9 billion pounds of shrimp is consumed globally every year. To meet these demands, companies like the Viet Uc have developed ways to grow and harvest shrimps. In today's LORD GIZMO video, we will take a look at how they are able to harvest 50 billion shrimp per year. Be sure to watch until the end to see how these shrimps are transformed into delicious tempura. The whole process starts in their Artemia production area. Since they aim to grow shrimps that are healthy and of high value, they make sure that even when the shrimps are just forming, they are fed with rich sources of protein and nutrients such as the feed Artemia. This helps the shrimp larvae have a better pigmentation stage and be stronger and healthier. To complete the package, they also infuse it with algae that they produce on their own. Algae is one of the most valuable sources of early life food for shrimp larvae. They will transfer the algae they cultivated into a large capacity raising area in a closed room so that they can get a better hold of the pH, temperature and light. It will be the same for the hatchery. The company made sure to complete it with modern facilities and technology. Thanks to all of these, they have better control of shrimp seeds through monitoring the seedlings in their 18 to 20 days incubation. Once they are ready to be exported, they will be transferred to this area. Even this part is equipped with high-tech machines like the automatic seed counters that lessen the burden on the workers in terms of making sure that the packed shrimps are of the exact quantity. Now, let us take a look at the farming process of shrimps. It all happens inside this pool-like structure. All of the shrimps will be harvested inside this facility. To make the transition easier, the shrimps will be anesthetized and transferred to a tank with oxygen aeration before they are transported to the factory. The whole transport should happen within minutes only to avoid damage and stress to the shrimp. Once they arrive at the processing plant, they will slowly be introduced to the systems there by keeping them inside these water tanks constantly supplied with oxygen. All of the shrimps you see completely came from their own farms. After a while, they will be divided into batches and loaded to these washing conveyor belts. This will help in removing unwanted particles and impurities on the shrimp. Once they are done, the shrimps will be cooled with water that is below 7 degrees Celsius. This is an important step in keeping the shrimps fresh. To make sure that all of the shrimps meet their standards, especially when it comes to size, they will be loaded again onto this automatic sizing machine. Here, they will be checked thoroughly. However, it is important to note that the shrimps still have to be covered with ice even at this stage to make sure that their temperature does not go below 7 degrees Celsius. The shrimp are placed inside the steamer. In order to utilize every inch of space and ensure that the shrimp cook properly, the workers thoroughly distribute the shrimp on the conveyor belts. Between 90 and 100 degrees Celsius is the steaming temperature. The shrimp must have a body temperature greater than 72 degrees Celsius after steaming. Once semi-finished products have steamed, they are immediately submerged in cold water that is no warmer than or equal to 7 degrees Celsius. After they go through high heat, the semi-finished products need to be cooled down to stop the process. To do this, they will be submerged into water that is less than or equal to 7 degrees Celsius. This is crucial and needs to be done on the right timing to ensure high-quality products. After that, they will be moved to an automatic weighing machine. This will help determine the weight of the shrimps so that they are packaged or sorted out properly. To maintain the freshness of the shrimp, they will be transferred to the IQF machine. Even when it has already reached halfway through its process, it is important that the shrimps are frozen to a temperature below 40 degrees Celsius. As a result, the center temperature of the product will remain below 18 degrees Celsius, which is a good thing for its preservation. The semi-finished shrimp products are moved to the automatic glazing equipment after steaming. Here, they receive a mist of water that is between 0 and 7 degrees Celsius, which results in a glossy, smooth surface with uniform glazing. The process is finally completed when the conveyor belt transfers the shrimp to the second IQF machine for further freezing. One of the ways they check the shrimp's quality is checking it through metal detectors before packing. If ever they detect something, they will be resending the batch of products so it cannot contaminate other shrimps. Items made from shrimp are processed and then stored in master cartons. All information that the buyer requests must be prominently displayed on the packaging. When the final goods are ready for shipping, they are moved to cold storage, where they are kept at or below 20 degrees Celsius in pre-arranged spaces. But the whole process does not stop there. Of course, these shrimps need to be cooked and processed further before they are considered consumable. Let us take a look at how they do this at the tempura production line. Efficiency and cleanliness are given priority during the deheading of shrimp in factories. After that, they will go through another wave of cleaning. This is to make sure that no contaminants or impurities will affect the products. Usually, shrimp in tempura processing plants are sliced into tiny pieces before being dipped in batter and deep fried. Typically, the shrimp is chopped into strips or tiny cubes after the shell and vein are removed from its back. Depending on the intended end result, the cuts can have different sizes and shapes. Regarding the stretching process, some tempura establishments might utilize machines that gently stretch the shrimp pieces to make them thinner and longer. While others might accomplish it by hand, by tearing the pieces apart. This contributes to the finished tempura having a more consistent texture and look. Before being dipped in tempura batter, shrimp are first covered with a pre-dust before the frying process. After that, cooked at a temperature of 180 degrees Celsius in boiling oil. To guarantee the spherical shape of the shrimp, extra tempura batter is added before they are fried. The shrimp are fried and then put on trays to drain the extra oil. A great deal of care is taken during this procedure to guarantee that the finished product satisfies the unique needs of the client. Did you know that the light, crispy batter of tempura shrimp is achieved by using ice-cold water in the batter mix, and chefs often add a bit of baking soda or use carbonated water to enhance its fluffiness? This culinary technique ensures the batter remains light and doesn't absorb too much oil, resulting in a tempura shrimp that's delightfully crunchy on the outside, yet tender on the inside. Did you also know that the mantis shrimp, despite its name, is known for its vibrant colors and incredibly powerful claws, capable of striking with the velocity of a .22 caliber bullet? This strike is so fast and powerful that it can shatter glass aquarium walls and is used to stun or kill prey. When it comes to the net weight, the tempura shrimp are weighed and put in trays according to the preferences of the customer. Since these will still be packaged and distributed, The tempura needs to be frozen to maintain its quality and shelf life. The workers will freeze them in these chambers that have temperatures of below 18 degrees Celsius. The duration will be depending on the size of the tempuras. These will now be ready for wider distribution. That ends our video on shrimp harvesting and tempura production. The next time you enjoy your delicious fried tempura, remember the intricate process it went through before it reached you.